dealt out by Georgia Tech made it so that the touchdown made it a tie game. But it looks like Georgia Tech's running the clock down. They're going to go for a field goal here. I think Georgia Tech wants to pick up as many yards as they can before they have to kick this field goal. But it's going to be yeah. It comes on here in about 10 minutes, buddy. I'm watching into this one. Hey, stop.
What? 10 seconds.
And there was a bounce back by Clemson at the beginning of the half and in the beginning of the next half. Even though they threw an interception right on their first possession after the half, they go down the field and Georgia Tech goes out and they get it back. Pete hoping they missed the field goal. Hey, what's up, Sarah? What's up, Alex? Go over there, buddy.
Yeah, I wanted to tell them about the touchdown.
We'll talk about it here in a little bit, buddy. Now, sit down. I think they can. I mean, they got a timeout. I mean, Haynes King has kind of been the bread and butter all day. I mean, I would run him. That little trick play for 2 points was nice. What's up, Aaron? Maybe a 3, Robert. Really not nervous. I think this year's Georgia team is considerably better than last year's Georgia team.
Okay.
Please stop. Fakes it. There's Haynes King again. Up the middle. Picks up 45 yards. They're going to call a timeout here. Oh, what do you do? I'll talk about it in just a second, Alex. They call it. Why would you call a final timeout and leave 24 seconds on the board?
Go you.
I'll take that to the hall, guys. Take it to the hall, please.
I'm the goalkeeper. I'm out here.
Oh, I think Georgia Tech is going to win. This guy's 7 for 8 on game tying or go-ahead of field goal attempts in the fourth quarter or overtime. This guy can kick, I believe. Doesn't seem to be rattled. Doesn't seem to be worried. Can you imagine? Look at what a hole this would put them in. They would start the season 1-2. That has to be the worst season start Clemson's had since Dabo Swinney's been there. 1-2. Oh my goodness. They missed this field goal. They would look stupid. Well, it's Georgia Tech. I mean, even if they win, you know, they still going to kind of look a little Georgia Techy. So I wonder if Clemson's going to try and ice the kicker here. They got a timeout, or they're trying to save it. I think you save it. But I'm no head coach, so I don't know. Oh, they're going for it, man. They said, give me the first down, baby. We think we can make it happen with a first down. Haynes King bottled up, knocked back. They better get out there quick. Fourth down. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Here we go. And it's up. And it's all good. Clemson goes down. I'm not laughing at Clemson. I got no hate against Clemson. They're rushing the field. Here comes a fine for Georgia Tech. The amount they're going to spend on this would have been enough money to completely renovate their stadium because it's only worth about $1.50. Man.
They need to renovate the road around that.
Yeah, they definitely need to renovate the road. It's terrible. Better not see 8 overtimes. Dabo Swinney, what are you doing, man? This is Georgia Tech, Bubba. Yup. Hang on a second. Hey, please stop doing that, buddy. We don't want to tear that door up. I know you're playing with the ball, but let's not tear the door up. Dabo, God, I feel sorry for Pete. Pete's mad as hell. He drove. Oh, that's right. He's at that game. I was sitting here. Because I was going to flip over and watch his reaction, and then I realized he's not live streaming. I forgot that he was going to the game.
Guys, stop.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Georgia Tech played better in this game. They just played better. I don't know why Dabo Swinney couldn't load the box and stop Haynes King. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Man, y'all ranked number 12, lost to an unranked Georgia Tech. That's embarrassing. I did pick Georgia Tech to win this game though, just so we all know. Yeah. So there's that. Georgia game coming on here in about 5 minutes. But yeah, this is at Georgia Tech right now.
Who's at that game?
Pigskin Pete.
Tell him to be careful leaving that stadium. This is sketchy.
Yeah, Pete, if you're watching, be careful, man. That stadium's, that whole area is sketchy, my friend.
It ain't slightly sketchy. This is sketchy.
It is very sketchy. I know. I think he went to the game with Rec Talk now that I think about it, but big win for Georgia Tech here at home. Congratulations to those guys. Can't stand them, but congratulations to them. They played a heck of a game today. So, yeah. Oh, thoughts on Georgia game. I think Georgia wins this game by 2 scores or better. I'm going to step out on the front porch. I think Georgia wins this game pretty solidly. There we go. Georgia's defense, I believe, is as advertised. Hit the thumbs up if it's your first time here, and if it's not your first time here, if it is your first time here, hit the follow and subscribe button. Hit the little bell or whatever it's called. Otherwise, you might not ever see my feed again. I'm not really worried about Georgia with injuries. I mean, we play with injuries every single year. It seems like it doesn't really seem to matter to us. But my thoughts on this upcoming game, I think we'll be just fine. I think Georgia's, as long as we don't get off to a teetotal terrible start, we will be fine. I think Georgia's ground game is going to be very difficult for Tennessee to stop. I think Georgia will be able to stop or at least mitigate most of Tennessee's through the air game. This will be the best defense Joey Aguilar has ever seen in his life. Georgia tends to tee it up against quarterbacks and get after they really, in these bigger games, they tend to tee it up after the quarterback. I'm not sure how much we're going to see. I wish our O-line was healthy. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Clemson's O-line was one of the best in the country, and they couldn't stop Haynes King, according to the statistics. They had 2 guys on their team that had 40-plus starts. I mean, they didn't get much better than that. So I think Georgia will be fine. Georgia's secondary, I think, is going to give Aguilar fits. I think he's going to struggle heavily to be able to stop that Georgia defense. It's going to be rough. We will have a good pass rush. I'm not worried about that. But I think Georgia will win this game by at least 2 scores. I think I said earlier, I think the score will be somewhere around 14 or 17 to 28 to 32, somewhere in there. I think Georgia has an opportunity here if they get a couple of wide open passes to Zachariah Branch, who's one of the fastest human beings on the planet. I think you're going to see that score could widen pretty quick. But I do not foresee Tennessee getting more than 20 points. I said earlier today that Clemson's no longer in the playoffs. They're certainly not in the playoffs. They probably won't make the ACC championship game. They would have to make the ACC championship game and win that game to get into the playoffs at this point. So they got to run the table. And with what I've seen today, whatever thoughts and prayers that they had for Cade Klubnik to make the Heisman list, that's over with. That's completely gone. Reminds me of a lot of the hype they had behind Carson Beck last year, and then Carson Beck came out and played similarly to the bull up in your face performances that we kind of saw out of Cade Klubnik, in my opinion. So that having been said, back to the Georgia thing, Georgia's going to be just fine. I said earlier today that I feel like you'd have to stop Georgia from scoring 30, and you would have to score 30 to get there. I don't think either one's gonna get there. Every week is upset week, so that's nothing new, but you got to play through it. Alabama's lost, Clemson's lost twice, Florida's lost. I mean, so it is what it is. Georgia loses this game, it's not the end of the world. Really got to win next week, though. But looking at everything that we've seen so far, I think you'd have to prevent Georgia from scoring 30 points. I don't think Tennessee's going to be able to do that. And I think Tennessee would have to score 30-plus points. And I don't think Tennessee can do that. Best indicator of future behavior is past behavior. And from what we've seen out of Kirby Smart and Josh Heupel, I think Kirby Smart's going to ring his bell. So, well, guys, that's pretty much it. We will be doing the halftime for the Georgia game. We'll be talking about some other stuff. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, the Alabama was still blowing Wisconsin out. If they haven't already beat them, they should have already beat them by now. So hats off to those guys. It's going to be a fun game. Georgia's got a bye week next week, and then we play Alabama. So, yeah. We'll see you guys really soon. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.